Here's Pereira, who of course will have plenty of thoughts about this particular game. He threads it through now for Santiago Rodriguez. Rodriguez with a lovely ball across goal. It's a staggering start for New York City FC. In next to no time, Alonso Martinez scores, and all the noise you can hear comes from a jubilant blue corner at Subaru Park.
After their first road win against Toronto, and what a start it is for New York City, finding Santi Rodriguez in time and space, and he picks out the perfect pass to Martinez on that back post.
Pick your poison with the set piece deliverers. It's the left foot. It's awkward, it's fabulous, it's absolutely sensational. What a goal that is from Hennes Wolf. His first in Major League Soccer is a screamer.
Just trying to play a dangerous ball in, and it just kind of takes off. It's poorly judged there, you have to say, from Zemla.
It will be Carranza. Oh, wow! Screamer! In next to no time, Philadelphia Union breathe again! Game on!
Let's see what the response would be from the Philadelphia Union coming out of halftime. I'm sure Jim Curtin will have had a word, but this is so clever. That little roll just changes the angle a little bit for Carranza.
Headers, and he made life miserable for young defender Noah Cobb. Miles Robinson takes this forward for Cincinnati and kept in play by Acosta. Lucho Acosta works it across. Kelsey! Second goal in as many games for the 19-year-old Kevin Kelsey.
That then creates the space. The ball goes out wide to Acosta, and the reason Acosta's got space is because the back four has had to narrow in. They've had to get closer together because of the run of Robinson.
Camacho finding Aiden Morris. Now Chaburko. There's Yeboah out on the left, instead right up the channel, finding Diego Rossi. Rossi slides it across, and in front, Matan, all alone and open. It is Arfston. He scored the only goal against Cincinnati. He gets the first one tonight against Montreal, and the Crew lead 1-0.
With one save, but the deflection falls kindly right into the path of Arfston. He does the easy part here, just putting it into the open net.
There's the whistle. Chouanier steps up and scores. Matthew Chouanier pulls Montreal level. It is 1-1 late in the first half.
Well hit, well placed, right up into that top corner of the net on that right-hand side. Full credit to Matthew Chouanier.
And now Piet. Takes a deflection. Christian Ramirez now. Opportunity on the counter. And Moreta leading the way. Ramirez makes his run to the right. Waterman has to stick with Moreta. Now Christian Ramirez pushes it up close. Centers it and scoring. Columbus. It is Diego Rossi. Bangs it home for his first regular season MLS goal. And the Crew lead 2-1.
Put the ball in the net, but give a lot of credit to the center back, Steven Moreira. You could see him put his hands to his face as he thought perhaps he overhit it to Christian Ramirez, but
Waterman on the outside. Federico Alvarez has moved into the center of that back three, at least for the moment. Now Rossi. Moreta finding Aiden Morris. Ahead. Oh, and there's the shot and the goal. Hinestroza very calmly slots it home for his second of the season. And Columbus adds insurance. It's 3-1.
Gets on the end of this as well and involved in this play, and it's just a well-worked goal from Columbus.
Who's going to blink first is the long direct ball flicked down by Benteke, and that second ball wanted central midfield by Amaya, up and over the top end. They go to Lasso. Oh my goodness, something out of nothing. Take a bow. It is absolutely outstanding. Elise Manuel with the magnificent. It's New York 1, DC 0.
It's a big ball trying to find Benteke. They do really well to manage it and just a clearing of the lines. But this is why you have Manuel in the starting lineup.
Tony Pietro getting involved as well, and the referee letting it play on. McVeigh And it drops down to the goal scorer, Elias Manuel. Lovely ball for Forsberg. Wonderful understanding. And here come the Red Bulls. And Harper in. And Harper! Yes! The running of the Bulls. They are owning DC in this Atlantic Cup. It's New York 2, United 0.
There's where the ball's turned over. Then you get Forsberg, little combination, dummy run in the end, and then the willing runner from Harper, and just the presence of mind to be able to cut that back again.
See how they adjust. Bartlett trying to find the link with Stroud, and it's dispossessed. And here they come once again. Elias Manuel trying to play it, and Harper headed for the brace. Harper around, and a wonder save, but not good enough. And Morgan taps it in, easy as you like. The Bulls are running riot in our nation's capital. 3-0.
From Bono, but then you got the runners coming in behind. Morgan in a great position to follow up, and it's just an easy walk-in for the third of the night. Santos on that far side. This is where they look the most dangerous.
Mix of zonal and man marking. Pedro Santos knocked off, sprawling down, not good enough. Hold the phone. DC with a lifeline. Lucas Bartlett rising above all others and restoring hope here at Audi Field. 3-1.
Chip away, put New York under pressure. Eventually one's going to fall your way. Bartlett doesn't even get a great look at it through traffic. Almost comes off the top of his shoulder. Making sure that they stay what's true to their tactics. Opted for the latter. Paid off with that Manuel goal late in the first half, and then they would come out and 2 quick goals in the second half to really start to put this game out of reach.
And now maybe another one at store. It's Birch! It's that kind of night. Red Bulls again running all over DC. It's a 4th, and that is game, set, and match.
And then just punishes DC United. There's where the gap opens up. They're chasing DC United.
But you nailed it, LA Galaxy, when they do clear the ball, when they do have a defensive play, they are not able to hang on to it for more than 1-2 passes max.
Lud tried to help it along. Longwane brings it down, sits up nicely. Did it cross the line?
They better play on because they're going. But what a strike. Outside of the right boot, curling away from McCarthy. Oh yeah, that is well over the line. Not even close. Arriaga came straight to the sideline and was rubbing his hamstring.
After review, the ball did cross the line. The final decision, go.
So it's a goal for Bangi Hlongwane, the celebration belated. But if you are on your phone and tuning into MLS 360 while you're at the game, that is acceptable. Pooch sliding it through. Peck, excellent run, slid across for Joveljic. It's his first touch of the night. And the Los Angeles Galaxy right back into this game on the road here at Allianz. Welcome to the match day on Joveljic. It's 1-1.
And look at Joveljic. Just kind of finds a little pocket of space. A nice little through ball there by Ricky Puig.
After missing multiple flights, missed his green card appointment down in Argentina during the March international window, and put out by the club saying that there's a long list of things he needs to do before he can come anywhere near the training ground and be a part of it. Here's Fagundes on the other end, and the Galaxy have turned this game on its head. And it's the substitutes who are getting it done. First Joveljic, and now Diego Fagundes. And the Galaxy, in a much-needed fashion, take a 2-1 lead.
And look at the back line for Minnesota United. You see everybody tracking back, but the spacing just enough. Good pressure here from Minnesota United, LA Galaxy. A lot of defending here left to do.
Another in-swinger from Rosales. Back stick, free header! And it's Arriaga in back-to-back games, and we are level again. How good is this game?
It's why he's always been so good in that defensive midfield position, but this time he finds himself on the attack on the back post. There are 2 LA Galaxy players there.
Blom was such a big part of this midfield last year. Ball played in over the top. It bounces nicely. Bouanga! Clinical. Absolutely clinical. Roman Berkey left to it. No chance.
And normally you're told, drop your line, especially against the run of a player like Denny Bouanga. At the top of your screen, Marcanic is going one way as Denny Bouanga is curling his run to stay on side.
Vasilev, left footed delivery. Chanel, good header. Durkin, a little bit of a slip.
Oh,
and now the break is on. Berkey racing back. Denny Bouanga with a chance to seal it. He runs out the length of the field. Oh, it's as cheeky as you can be on the finish. Denny Bouanga with some absolute filth to finish the game. 2-0.
Just takes a loose touch, and that's all Denny Bouanga needs to show off his pace, his aggressiveness, his hunger. He's not content with one goal, but when he gets to this area, it's the composure.
On the hour here in Chicago, Ashley Westwood! The Crown Captain captures the hearts of the Piedmonts.
But you still have to get it over and keep it low enough to go into the corner. There is some class on there. There's a nice little bit of touch on there from Ashley Westwood.
And Babika goes with it. This is Annabelle Godoy, the Panamanian international skipper for Walker Zimmer. What a header into the box, and somehow it's gone in. Shaq ball was arriving on the line, and Nashville are in front with 10 minutes to play.
Anyway, it could come is what Gary Smith and his men needed, and it comes about from Walker Zimmer.
On that right-hand side.
Yeah, what's important, Tony, is as well when it wasn't happening for Nashville going forward, they didn't give away anything silly at the back.
This is given away at the back by Toronto. It's Boyd bringing it forward. We're in stoppage time at the end of the game, and this is Teal Bumbry to seal the game.
That's a steely look from the substitute as Toronto FC make the mistake in
much too far into the interior there, though.
It's corner number 6 for Austin. In by Rigoni. Zardes got down and it's pounded home. Driussi has fired the home side in front. Another late goal in this Copa Tejas series. And this time it's Driussi.
Your target 9 and Jazzy Zardes. Look at him occupy the biggest man on the back line for the Houston Dynamo and Mikhail.
It does appear Rothrock moves to the right. Menungu will go to the left side. Luna, great first touch, right into his path. Crooks. They're going to get it to Gomez. Pins the ears back. Goes and Cody Baker! Yes! A classic counterattack. Started by Diego Luna and ended by Andres Gomez.
Watch him go inside, outside. Cody Baker, the 20-year-old Seattle homegrown, he's comfortable with showing wide, but instead...
The ball doesn't know how old you are, and I would suggest Brian Smetzer doesn't care.
Tremendous run from Vera. Luna's going to have to call his own number, and he will! Luna! Diego Luna with a big fat assist from Brian Vera.
It's the second of the season for the U.S. under-23. He's going to be on the plane over to Paris. Full stretch.
It's Rafa Navarro to step up. And Navarro hits the bullseye. 4 for 4 this season. Colorado take the leads.
The designated player here, he steps up and gets his 7th on the season. He's very confident. We talked about it at the top of the broadcast. Sends the goalkeeper the other way, opens his hips.
He got a corner kick. A little bit more from Jeremy Bobisi doing that, Rodolfo. Not being only the target man, but drop a little bit to come by with the midfielders.
Espinosa and the header of Pellegrino! For San Jose! Amal Pellegrino finds the back of the net after the
rebound.
Was in a position to allow Pellegrino to make contact with that ball and score the first one. Yes, and Pellegrino was in a good position. And now these little details, those little details are part of the game, and you cannot switch off. You have to be on all the time, with and without the ball. Now the scenario changes completely. Now they have to chase the game. Now they have to take more risks, and that will be dangerous for them.
And here comes Hernan. Maxime Crepeau is onside.
Moment to use your talent. Keep an eye on Lopez. Okay, he doesn't have control of the ball. He's not facing forward. This is the right cue for me.
Huge chance for a turnaround for the Timbers. Evander against Yarbrough. From the spot, San Jose with 10 men. Whistle is blown. Here's Evander!
What a clean execution by the Brazilian to get the first one for the Timbers. And we have a new game. Yeah, we have a deficit in terms of personnel, but we don't need to sit back. We don't need to play in a low block.
Evander. Here's Rodriguez, just loves it and he gets it! Goal! For Portland! Just when you need it the most!
What a movement by Jonathan Rodriguez. The linking. Evander playing simple, showing that magic, that talent. Interesting that it's not Evander, which won the play, was the player taking the first PK.
And now it'll be Felipe Mora against William Yarbrough. The whistle is blown. Here's Mora! With a controversial decision at the end of the game. Man that can be responsible if this stands. Just wait a second. Here comes some quakes. That was almost a crazy finish. Just Maxime Crepeau couldn't believe it. What was going on here? Santi Moreno. Moreno to Rodriguez.
Led to Jonathan Rodriguez goal, the fourth one for the Timbers. Great finish by the Uruguayan, better assist by the Colombian.